Plant cells develop into cell types that are grouped into tissues. Plants have only 3 tissue types. These are dermal tissue, ground tissue, and vascular tissue. Dermal tissue is made up of epidermal cells that make up the outermost covering of the plant. These cells secrete a waxy layer that aids in the prevention of water loss. They form hairs such as root hairs, and they form the openings in the plant called the stomata. The ground tissue is mainly involved in storage and makes up most of the plant body. Vascular tissue transports food, water, hormones, and minerals within the plant. The majority of plants have 2 organ systems. The first one is the shoot system, and the second one is the root system. The shoot system is above the ground and includes organs such as the leaves, buds, stems, flowers, and fruits. The root system normally includes those parts of the plant below ground, such as the roots, tubers, and rhizomes. You could call the root system the part of the plant you cannot see when the plant is in the pot, and the shoot system the part of the plant above the soil line. The major functions of roots can be summarized as absorption, conduction, storage, and anchorage. The root systems of many plants are immense. Some tree roots are very conspicuous, and the roots of the tree you see in this photo would go many meters down and many meters wide. In most vascular plants, roots are underground structures that anchor the plant. They also provide a means to absorb the nutrients and water required for the growth of the plant body. New root tips grow continuously throughout the life of the plant and provide surfaces through which most of the nutrients and water can move. Roots are used as storage organs for the food materials produced by the shoots. The taproot is the long, thick root you see in the photo here. The smaller roots coming off the side of the thick root are called fibrous roots. Plants such as grasses have more fibrous roots. This plant originally had a taproot, but its root system is comprised mainly now of fibrous roots that are quite shallow and easy to pull out of the ground. Here you can see how closely the roots are in contact with the soil around them. Roots are covered by a slimy substance called mucogel. The mucogel is produced by the root tips. The mucogel glues soil particles to the roots and helps facilitate water movement from the soil into the plant. Some plants have roots that have adapted to grow up into the air. These roots are filled with air and gases. In mangroves, because their area is so often inundated with water, these roots, called pneumatophores, may assist the plant in respiration. Other roots form suckers that send up new shoots through the soil. You might see these around peppercorn trees. Let's have a look in our kitchen to find some foods we eat that come from the plant's root system. Carrots are the taproot of the plant, while sweet potatoes are the storage roots of the sweet potato plants. Next we move on to the shoot system. Leaves, flowers and buds are attached to the stem. Flowers are the sexual reproductive organs of the flowering plants. Some plants also reproduce by producing daughter plants that are genetically identical to the mother plant. Leaves come in all shapes, sizes and colours. The leaf is the photosynthetic organ of most vascular plants. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy. This is how many plants make their food. Some plant leaves are very small and tough. Plants with these leaves generally can survive living in a sunny position. The thorns on cactuses protect the plant from attack by animals. These spines are actually modified leaves. The thorns that you see on roses and other plants are actually modified branches. Fruits are also part of the stem system and contain the seeds of the plant. Pumpkins also contain the seeds of the plant and form on the plant where the flower was. Let's take another look inside our fridge. The zucchini you eat is part of the zucchini plant shoot system. It forms from the plant's flower, and if you look closely, you will see that it contains the seeds of the plant. The potato. It looks like it might be part of the root system, doesn't it? But the eyes of the potato are actually buds. Just to confuse you, the potatoes that we eat are actually the plant's tubers. Tubers are specialized storage stems, so the potatoes we eat could really be part of the plant's shoot or root system. Which one do you think? The leafy greens you eat in your salad are, however, definitely part of the plant's shoot system because they are leaves. Now that you've learned a little bit about how to classify plants and the tissue systems of plants, let me leave you with some questions. How many plants do you think you passed today on your way to school? How many were vascular plants? How many were flowering plants? How many were conifers? How many plants have you eaten today? What part of the plant did you eat today?